This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&M Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Cardinals will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Nevada's offense has the football first here today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Grab by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. That's an important first down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch Hall in here over the middle. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the Louisville Cardinals offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Ward. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st down here for this offense. Heading left after the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Returner decides to field it. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff on a single back formation. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirkus Nevada in front right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Second and long now from their own 10.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Cardinals have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Off by the back, behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the receivers got it. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinals looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, Nevada, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it to the back.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle, but 1st down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Ward. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Escapes the pocket. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Touchdown, Nevada. They finish off the scoring drive. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Jukes to get free. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Makes the first down. Easy price. Big hit there at the end. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Went back into that field, and he'll get the carry. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. A new set of downs after that completion. Makes a quick catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Short completion to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the return man steps out at 28. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Now they call a run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Here we go.
The quarterback keeps the football. 1st down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching watching this guy in pregame, he has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on the design run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch? The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Cardinals looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ward. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Pressure is coming. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. Got a solid drive in the making here. 1st down at their own 43. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. 1st down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball, track for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Punt team ready to boot it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The runner takes off to his right. He shreds the tackle. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. QB keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a player is down, and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Cardinals pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Powers through.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. The pass is caught. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pass complete on the crosser. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Play action here on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.